Hey guys, welcome to this week's lesson. Today we're going to be talking about alternate picking and just actually a really simple but effective exercise that you can use or you can show to your students, some beginners. That usually helps them out fixing the problem with just down picking to turning it to down and up. Enjoy. Hey guys, welcome to this lesson. Please go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out a whole lot, helps the YouTube algorithm, puts me a little bit up there. So I really appreciate that, guys. If you find any value in these lessons, please go ahead and do that for me. Thank you so much. So here we are on an alternate picking exercise. Now, just a heads up, it is not a crazy hard alternate picking exercise. This isn't for a super advanced person. This is something for maybe you're a teacher and you want to teach a student alternate picking. Okay, this is also a very unique exercise. I tend to find it really cool. Even intermediate students that I have struggle with it a little bit. They find it really interesting. So we're going to check this out. There is no left hand. Okay, the only thing I'm actually doing with my left hand is muting some strings, okay? And I'll mute them up here so you know exactly what I'm muting. So what we're gonna do here is we want a clean tone setting. Okay, there's always just a little bit of drive on my amp, so you'll hear that, but for the most part, it is pretty clean. So what we're gonna do first is example 1.1 starts off with 3 notes on the B string. So notice that we are in 5/4. So instead of it being in 4/4, okay, something even, we want something in an odd number. What that does is it makes us pluck down. So we did down, down, and now we're gonna go up, down on the high E string. Now, instead of going like this, pretty easy to do. What we're doing is we're just adding one more note. So we have down, up, down, up, down. Then we start the phrase again with an up pick. Sounds like this. Sounds easy. It looks pretty easy, but it's going to be a little challenging up to the intermediate player. Now what I do is I just move it down a string in the same pattern. So I'm sorry I didn't tell you what I'm doing with the left hand, guys. What I'm doing exactly is stopping the high string. So I'm going to play. So I stop the high string when I come back for the upstroke on the original string that it began on. Example 1.3 then takes us over to D and G. And then we continue on. So as you can see, it helps a student develop a picking habit on the right hand that is also very economical. We want small picking strokes. You'll notice that a lot of beginners will sometimes they'll do some kind of weird stuff like that. So what we want to develop is that really small picking pattern. Or should I say a really small movement in the picking. Okay, we want to develop that. Now this next section, I'm going to fix the pages here. This next section starts off with the same thing. But now, for the second example in this section, we're going to go ahead and string skip. So now we're starting on G. So now you're practicing with the right hand to skip a certain amount of strings. And you guessed it, it's going to keep going. Now we go on to the 4th string D. It gets pretty difficult. And then 5th string. And last, 6th string. So it's very useful to develop this accurate right hand, okay? And to also know that it is always down up. There's something musical about always alternate picking. The reason why it gets so musical is typically if we are in 4/4 or any time signature, your downbeat will typically be a down pick. And so that gives you a little bit more of an accent than the up pick. So if you listen to Al Di Meola, he's probably my favorite alternate picking monster. If you listen to him, then you'll really understand how musical that alternate picking can actually be. And so hopefully this exercise helped you a lot. Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed this little mini exercise, mini lesson. If you got any value from it, please go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a whole lot. I got some books, some new singles coming out, always new things coming out, guys. So give it a like and a sub, and I'll see you on the next video.